got something to prove. But still number 2, they have bubble guts, making my babies proud. Coming straight out the south.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida. Bank Field in Jacksonville. A few minutes prior to us jolted into action with the introduction to these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match for Ravens.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
Josh Lambo set to go, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short.
Oh, you're fucking kidding me, bro.
Complete.
That's like 50-50. He goes either way.
20, 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 78 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Marlon.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now left side on the swing pass. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And finding Keelan Cole. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. To give him 4 yards there, it'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now Minshew sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll be brought down. It looks like 7 yards there and a first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. He'll buy some time right. He's got his tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call.
Get fucked.
Looks at the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Call it a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a second down. They run. Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. Off play action, it's Minshew. Out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
No gain on the play.
This time Jackson will throw it. Buying time to his left.
16-yard line.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
God, these CBs are fucking slow.
And all the way down to the 7-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 77 yards. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll run with Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Hey, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
You need to chill out, bro. You fucking running no huddle too much. Makes me too fucking aggressive.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Minshew. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Loss of 10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Minshew's pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, Jesus.
And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, and it's third down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Jaguars on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. On the run, it's Robinson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
That's good for another.
Minshew sets to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw it. Minshew rolling to his right. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Tyler Eifert, 29 yards. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. Josh Lambo now for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Is good. Makes the score Ravens 14, Jaguars 7. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Steps away. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, he'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
At the Jaguars 30.
He's going deep for Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Complete to
Marquise Brown, 35 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
will line up for the
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. From the gun, Jackson flushed out
Somebody
right.
step up,
And he will
man.
get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
22, Jaguars 7. Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Minshew.
Check that block.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Escaping the pressure right, and that one will fall incomplete.
Okay, I understand I got bailed a bit
just
here,
under
but
30 seconds to go in this first half. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. It'll be Minshew again. That one complete. He finds Sharp. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Back to throw again. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Jaguars are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
4-yard line.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Keelan Cole in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Josh Lambo lining up for the point after.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, with Jaguars with work to do, they trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And right away, he'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
That's not
lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Intended for Keelan.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Plenty of stuff open.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had.
Oh, you're such a shit.
Unable to do so on that play.
And it's going to be
God,
batted
these animations
down.
are so
We'll
good,
go the
man.
other way with a football.
Why can't I
Well,
ever
they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the 2nd half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near
Come on,
midfield,
give
you
me a
feel
fumble.
good about your defense maybe, or just, hey, I thought I had a proper play call. But how about the guys that just stopped them? How good do they feel right now? Hey, you want to go for it here? We shut you down? They're over on the bench right now feeling great.
Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And he will bring it
It's
out
really,
past
really
the
good.
20-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. On the ground. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, I just had to get... I
The
literally had one
completion,
guy
but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually, but first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you,
Dude,
leak out to whichever
who's
side
17,
or
bro?
even in the middle where
Guy
you want to
literally
set up the
sucks.
screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smoked smothered it for a loss of yardage.
He's got it complete to Thompson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. Now Minshew.
I knew you was a boy.
10 at the 8.
Give me that.
A solid
You gonna
pickup
do
of
about it?
13 sets him up first and goal.
But normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. On second down, it's Robinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. Again, it's Robinson.
Get in there,
and he
motherfucker. Let's
takes
go.
it in. Touchdown,
It's 2-point kind of fucking
Jacksonville. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars move back within a couple of the lead. Now Doug Marrone not even hesitating. They're going to go for 2. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
That's really bad.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Oh, shit. That was a horrible. 5 is not great.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room. I just delivered.
Oh!
And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the 4th. This time has run out on quarter number 3. Back now in Jacksonville. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Dancing to his left.
Dude, no way you just deeped the AI
They
like
get him
that.
down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
First down.
Shit, good one.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down, Ravens.
Okay, bro.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
Dude, no
but stay
fucking
in bounds
way.
And let that clock tick.
Jesus, how much fucking
escaping the
fatigue does
danger,
this man
running
Lamar
with it
have?
and
He's
picking
just
up a
invincible.
first down.
Baltimore.
Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Forced out to his left. He'll run it.
Dude, I can't believe
A
this.
nice
This is just
job
Lamar
there on the
Jackson.
escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
Don't like defense, Brandon.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Baltimore.
A gain of 3, second down. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. That's the run. Hey, check 25. Check 25.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives.